sure, for he's not trustworthy. Don't just be too sure, for he's not trustworthy. Yeah. Don't be so sure, for he's not trustworthy. What you see is not trustworthy. What you know is not trustworthy. What you think is not trustworthy. What you turn is not trustworthy. What you feel is not trustworthy. So don't be so sure. Don't be so sure. It's not trustworthy. Ooh. What do you know about them? About them? About them? Yeah, about them. What do you know about them? About them? About them? Yeah, about them. What do you know about them? What do you know about them? The man you see like you are. What do you know about them? The woman you see as you are. Have you thought about them? The seeds of serpent. Have you thought about them? The seed of devils, yeah. Have you done that? Have you thought about them? They are here in our midst. They are real like you and me. They are here right in our midst. Yeah. They are real, so real like you and like me. Now how can you know them? The seed of serpent. How can you know them? The seed of serpent. How can you know? How can you know? How can you know them? How can you know them? How can you know them? The seed of serpent. How must get drowned? Oh, it's so deep. I must get crossed, for their race is sorry. Yeah. I must get lost in eternal lies. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, why? For I see as my flesh and blood. I thought, she is my flesh and blood. I treat her as my flesh and blood until she turns on me and trample me down. Until she turns on me, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Until she turns on me, yeah, and tear me to pieces. Until she turns to me and ravage my soul, my spirit, yeah, yeah, my mind, my trust, whoa, whoa. Ooh, the light I thought I see, the light I thought I see, yeah, the light I thought I see, cause thick darkness, thick darkness, you. This would have been so easy. He that shows up has serpent, they truly are. Yeah. Now what form do you think they take? What look do you think they have? As serpent, as monster, as God. As he God, what? As she God, has beast animal on our feet. As monster, as he God, as has she got? Who has beast animal on the feet? I simply think no mirror have this answer. Just look at yourself, the way you are. That is how they are. The way you look like, and that is how they look like. What you do, they do also. What you have, they have also. Yeah. The way you talk, this we found it there. This we found it there. Yeah. That may seem so difficult, but nevertheless. Oh, but nevertheless, you can still tell, you can still know, yeah. You can still fish them out. By their fruit, you can know them, right? By their fruit, you can know them. They can't get it right. They can never get it right. They will miss the mark, for sure. They will miss the mark. Oh, yeah. Regardless, the same pain they truly are. You can still know them from their fruit. Yeah. One day you can still know them by their fruit, from their fruit. One day they will sit up as the dragon they are, even though they look like sheep, even though they look like lamb. But they are dragon, satanic children. You can see nothing from their fruit, from their character. From their character, from their fruit, yeah, you can cheat nature. Greetings to the 13 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Yahuwah. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity attend your family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah saith unto Yehukanah, the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is simply near. Exactly what we are doing here from the decoding end times, prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people like you, body like you, house like you, for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom due all worship, praise, service, honor, love, power, glory, riches, wealth, yes, to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the eternal breath of all living, the very DNA of Abba Yahuwah, the true essence, fire of Abba Yahuwah. I love the Ruach HaKodesh. Yes, Abba Yahuwah, you have been worshipped, praised, honored, served, loved in the temple of your eternal handmaid, your eternal Isha. Yes, for you are my eternal Ish. Hallelujah. I love you, Abba. Rebo sikayabo sikayaba. I love you, my eternal Abba. Rebo bobo sikayabo sikayaba. I love you. Yes, you first love me unconditionally. Hallelujah. 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 All right, now, family, this is a wonderful Shabbat. Always wonderful and powerful. Here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message titled for you and me. Nimrod, Semiramis, Tammuz was pro-Christianity, mystery Babylon, return of giants. I think I will try my best to end it here. I want to preserve every scripture to live video. So should I take the title again? Nimrod, Semiramis, Tammuz was pro-Christianity, mystery Babylon, return of giants. Giant is already here, only the physical manifestation. But if you do have a spiritual eyes, you knew already we are in the days of Noah.
whereby giants fill the whole earth. Satanic children. All right, now let's do it. Nimrod, yes, was pro-Christianity. Let's do it together. All right now, family. Like I always love to say, not by emotional, not by radiation burning, not by sensational, not by feelings, but by the royal law's objective. Scriptures has to be upon scriptures. Line has to be upon line. Take care a little and take there a little. Want to blend it all together. Okay? Christianity should stop making noise. Their noise is so loud and so irritating. What are you saying? We are in the days of Noah, my friend. And how many were saved? Shut up. Stop making noise. Here we are, Matthew 20:16. Matthew chapter 20, verses 16, I read. So the last shall be the first, and the first last. For many being called, but few choosing. How many were saved in the days of Noah? Christianity, shut up and stop making noise. You are giants. So right now, my focus point right here is said the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Okay, let's do that. Now, Isaiah 46, 9 to 10, Abba Yahweh said he declared the end. Okay, I think I will read. All right, now, here we are. Isaiah 46, 9 to 10. Remember the former things of old. We want to remember the first Babylon. Remember the former things of old. For I am Yehovah, and there is no else. I am Elohim, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times, the things that are yet done, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Now it's how we should remember the things of old. Now the royal law said the first shall be the last, while the last shall be the first. So let us go now and remember the things of old. First Babylon and second Babylon. There are natural Babylon, which is the old one, and there are mystery Babylon, which is the new one. And Yahushua simply make it so clear that the first is the last and the last is the first. They are all the same spirit. Let's do it. If you are worthy of life, open up and follow up with the royal law. All right now, here we are, Bereshit, Genesis 11:4. All right now, I read. And they said, go, let us build. Okay. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make a name. That is that footnote, okay? A name. Let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. Did you caught any glimpse? All right now. Here's the first Babylon. So what was their focus when they want to go to heaven? For themselves, through their ways, and through a name. Not by Yahuah's. He said, least we do that of Yahuwah. He said, least we scatter. And they don't want to do that of Yahuwah. They want to build a city, not for Yahuwah, not to praise and not to worship Yahuwah, only for themselves. Simply put, their city building is to build against that of Abba Yahuwah, lest we scatter, lest we obey him. And we don't want to do that. And we want to just make a name for ourselves. We want to build a city, okay, in order for us to get to heaven. You want to go to heaven. But through your ways, through paganism, and the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Let's blend it both together. This is the first Babylon. Very simple and natural. Now we are going to the mystery Babylon. And there the problem lies. Follow up if you are worthy of life. Here we are. Revelation 17:5. Remember Matthew 20:16 said the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Always get that. That is the key point for you to know that the mystery Babylon is also the natural Babylon where we came from. Genesis 11:4. Now here I am, Revelation 17:5. Listen up. Upon our forehead was a name written. Did you get that? And where we came from? What did they just say? They said they want to make a name for themselves, not that of Abba Yahweh, but their own. Listen, And upon her forehead was a name written. Listen now, Mystery Babylon. Did you get that? A name is written. And called mystery. And Mystery Babylon. Where we came from is natural Babylon. And this one we are now, which is the last, the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. After YAHUAH'S I declare the end from the beginning. It said, yes, you should remember the former, the old things. And we are remembering the old things. And that was why his son also re-echoes it that is coming. It's like the days of Noah. What took place, sir? Shut up, Christianity. You are the giant that returned back to the earth. Okay? In case you don't know what is called mystery, let me just give a guideline or a picture for you to understand what mystery is. It's something you cannot see with your natural eye. The former Babylon was being seen with our own natural eye, but this one is supernatural, and this one supersedes even the first Babylon. But they have one goal. They are of one mind and one spirit. Remember, Yahuwah, the one you call John the Baptist, okay, came in the spirit of Eliyahu, whom you call Elijah. He came, he possessed double identity. In like manner, Christianity came in the anointing and the spirit of Nimrod, the first Babylon, which is also the last Babylon. Now, let me give you a guideline what a mystery simply means. Daniel chapter 2, 16 to 19. At this, Daniel went in to the king and asked for time so that he might interpret the dream for him. Then Daniel returned to his house and explained the matter to his friends, Ananias, Mishael, and Azarias. 18. He urged them to plead for mercy from YAHUAH of heaven concerning this mystery, so that he and his friends might not be executed with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. It's the Babylon we are talking about. 19. During the night, the mystery was revealed to Daniel in a vision. There Daniel praised YAHUAH of heaven. So now you have a clue what is mystery. Did you get that? So that if you are not a giant, you should have been digging into mystery of these people that want to mislead you and send you to eternal damnation. Except you are one of them, you won't care. Hey, you will say Jesus cleansed pork. You can eat pork. You can eat catfish because Jesus cleansed it. And you can keep worship sun. Yochanan, John chapter 5, 43. I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him ye shall receive. Did you get that? Except you are a bastard. If you know actually who is your father, therefore you're going to be carrying your father's name. Is your logo. Is the logo in your life because he brought you here on earth. Except you are a bastard, you're going to be picking anyhow name and bestow it upon yourself. He said, I come in my Father's name. That is why it's simply called Yahushua. Goes to Exodus 3, 13 to 15. That we found his Father's name, YAHUAH. I am that I am. Okay, he carries Father's name. He's been called Yahushua, the very name angel brought, not Jesus. And Jesus is the name they want to make for themselves. And let me tell you, if you are ready or worthy of life, beginning to do a research and study the first and the second Babylon. Jesus is a baker. Jesus is Tammuz. And Jesus is Jesus. Take it or you leave it. That doesn't make absolutely nothing. Because if you are worthy of life, you begin to see that not that they changed this guy's name, the biblical Messiah, not only that they changed his name, they changed his birth, every single character, Shabbat, rest, every single thing. Christianity is another thing entirely, Babylon. If you are worthy of this, sit down. Why is December 25th? Why Sunday? Why Easter? They changed the feast. They changed the name. They changed the rules, the characters, everything. They even changed his identity, his color. They say he's a white man. So you should have known by now, indeed you are worshiping whom ye know not what. And now mask up himself and said, this is who I am. Goes to first Babylon in order for you to understand the second Babylon. I come in my Father's name. What is his Father's name? Like I said, YAHUAH. I am that I am. What is his son's name? Yahushua, meaning I am that I am is salvation. Abbreviation, Joshua, meaning Yah is salvation. You can also call him Yeshua, meaning he is salvation. One meaning. One meaning. Or Emmanuel, meaning Yahweh is all the same. Call it Jesus. Anyway, I'm not after that man Jesus today. I want to tell you that is the name they said they want to make for themselves. And this name is a mystery. And that is the name. Genesis 4, 11:4. And the second Babylon is Mystery Babylon. And the name is a mystery. Written Mystery Babylon. You don't know what it is. Anyway, let's put some more. Now, 1 Peter 5:13, I read. To the congregation, or to the ministry, or to the assemblies that is at Babylon, elected together with you, salute you. And, okay, salute you. So this time, it's New Testament. Babylon, the former Babylon is no more existing. It's gone, it's destroyed. It's gone, it's been overthrown. I think modern day Iraq. Okay? It was former Babylon. Now, when he said, greatest to my brethren at Babylon, Babylon is no more existing. It's already been overthrown. So what Babylon? It is the mystery Babylon, which is the word a Christendom. And there came in the spirit of Nimrod. And Nimrod said, don't obey Yahuwah. Let's put some more. I don't want to do part 2. Yahuwah in the book of Yahshua, chapter 9, verses 26. Is it here? Let me be sure. Yeah, 25. Book of Yahshua, chapter 9, 25 to 26. And the building of the tower was unto them a transgression and a sin. And they began to build it. And whilst they were building against Yahuwah of heaven, they imagined in their hearts to war against him and to ascend into heaven. Did you see the nature of their building? 26. And all the people and all the families divided themselves in 3 parts. The first one said, we will ascend into heaven and fight against him. And the second said, we will ascend into heaven and place our own gods there and serve them. And the third part said, we will ascend to heaven and smote him with bows and spears. And Yahuwah knew their works and all of their evil thoughts. And he saw the city and the tower which they were building. Did you get that? We go to 29. Did you see the insult? Your religion is pouring upon Yahuwah. The first Babylon is the last Babylon. The first shall be the last. 29. This is what they are doing. And Yahuwah knew their 29. And Yahuwah knew their thought. And it came to pass when they were building, they cast the arrows towards the heavens. And all the arrows fell upon them filled with blood. They said they want to kill Yahuwah in heaven. And all the arrows fell upon them filled with blood. And when they knew, then they said to each other, surely we are slain all those that are in heaven. His name right teaching. 39. For this was from Yahuwah, in order to cause them to err, and in order to destroy them off the face of the earth. Did you just get that? 35. I love this message. I'm still coming back, like I said. And 35. And Yahuwah smote the 3 divisions that were there and punished them according to their works and design. And design. Those who said, we will ascend to heaven and serve our gods, became like what? Elephant, animal. You are a beast, giant. Christianity, Islam, all of you. And those who said, we will smite heaven with the arrows, Yahuwah killed them. And one man threw the hand of his neighbor, yeah? That is confusion. And the third division of those who said, we will ascend to heaven and fight against him, Yahuwah scattered them throughout the earth. The leftover part, that is the Christendom. That is Islam. Because 2 part is gone already, one part to go. You know, this guy, Nimrod, who was already there. If I'm not able to finish it today, fine. I can proceed to part 2. I only wanted to end it right here. Because I want to talk about the big fish, January. Okay, when they normally carry a double barrel to rob your first fruit offering. These people, they are disgusting. All the logos of paganism is found in them. I don't know what they are saying. Now, I want to read from him. Nimrod simply means the rebellious one. Nimrod. I don't know why I always call him Nimrod. I don't know. All right now. The rebellious one, Nimrod. History has so much worldly history, a secular world history. History has so much about this guy. History has so much details about him. Our royal law just make the dealings of Nimrod very simple. But history have all the atrocity of Nimrod, how he's married his mother. History has so much about this guy that once shook the earth. He's still shaking it, and we are about to enter the final shaking. And the spirit of Nimrod is what Christianity came with. Everything Nimrod ordained found in Christianity. The mystery Babylon, the first shall be the last. Listen now. I want to read from Josephus, Yahudim Antiquities, chapter 4. I'm reading paragraph 2. Now, this is history, powerful. Now, it was Nimrod who exercised the, excuse me. All right, I take it again. Now, it was Nimrod who seated there to such an effort and content of Yahuwah. He was the grandson of Ham, the son of Noah, a bold man, and of a great strength of hand. He persuaded them not to ascribe it to Yahuwah, as if it was through his means they were happy, but to believe that it was their own courage which poured that happiness. He also gradually changed the government into, okay, oh my father, all right, I'm sorry, something happened, okay. He also gradually changed the government into tyranny, seeing no other way of turning men from the fear of Yahuwah, but to bring them into into a constant dependence on his power. He also said he would be revenged on Yahuwah if he should have a mind to drown the world again. For that he would build a tower, okay, too high for the waters to be able to reach, and that he would avenge himself on Yahuwah for destroying their forefathers. This is Nimrod. Nimrod speaking. The ear blew me off. He said he's going to avenge himself on Yahuwah for destroying his forefather, the giants. And Christ came in the spirit of Nimrod. And Jesus said he nails the law to the cross and teaching us Babylon and telling us to be worshipping Sun, Ishtar, goddess of fertilities, the very Semiramis, which was his mother and also his wife. He is the one. She is the one they call Ishtar. Ishtar, goddess of fertilities. And this is how Nimrod is indeed avenging himself on Yahuwah. And still telling people to make name for themselves. I think this is part 1. We are going so deep. Okay, we'll do the part 2. Hey, what doing? All right, let me see if I will still able to end it here, because I will still come back. Revelation 75, we are back again. And upon our forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon. Listen now. Mystery Babylon the Great, the murder of harlots and abominations of the earth. So she's a mother of harlot. So she's a prostitute, and all her children likewise. Is that what he's saying? All right, now, let's see. Now, Revelation 14, verses 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is falling, that great city. We want to build a city for ourselves in order to make a name for ourselves. Is falling, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. So what is her wrath? Sex perversion, spiritually and physically. You don't see all Christians, though, Pastor. In fact, the video I have about that, I can't be putting it out. Sometimes I sell it privately to people. Sometimes I do send it out to people privately in WhatsApp. Pictures about pastors. Says perversion. We put some more. YAHUAH'S in the center of mystery Babylon. Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the Mashanites of the earth are washed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. Did you get that? I'm coming right back. I'm just taking a very simple one of our first. Give you John 3:16. For Yahuwah so loved the world. I'm not digging deep. Just simple on the surface. Did you get that? So what is her wrath? Fornication. And she is what? Murder of harlots. She is a prostitute. All her children is also a prostitute. Now, let's go to the origin of Nimrod. Where did they come from? How was it birthed? History has so much about this guy. I think his life is so wretched and so filled that the royal Lord don't even want to go deep into the wicked lifestyle of Nimrod and where he came from. So let's do it. 1 Corinthians, I'm not going to read this, let me quote. 6, 15 to 16, 17. It says if you join with harlot, you become one spirit. If you join with Jehovah, you become one spirit. But when you join with harlot, you got one spirit with harlot. That's it. And this is the spirit Christianity came with, the spirit of Nimrod. Just as Yahuwah came, John the Baptist came with the spirit of Eliyahu. Elkanah Christian came in the spirit of Nimrod. Sex perversion. That's why you journey with them, you become one with them. We are back again to Babylon. Here I am, Jeremiah 51 verses 7. Babylon was a goody cup in Yahuwah's hand. She made the whole earth drunk. The nation drink her wine. Therefore, they have now gone mad. So the wine of Babylon is to make you mad. Babylon was a goody cup. I think when I come back to this message, I'm going to deliberate on that more. Okay, it was a goody cup. Babylon is speaking to the founder of Babylon, which is the fallen seraphims, the hierarchy angel. You can see that quickly in Isaiah chapter 6. They are the hierarchy angel. They were so super before Yahuwah made them so, until they fall. So there was once a goody cup, but they missed the goal. He said because of their beauty and their power, they're not full of pride. Fearful, you want to cast them down. So that they were once. But look at what they turned the whole earth into. To drink the wine. He said the wine of Babylon is going to make you mad. Lost your mind. To do the right thing. You're going to be running mad on the street. You can't you can't get it right. Yeah? You can't know your real identity. You can't live for what is you supposed to. Through your true identity, no, you're gonna trample it down and gonna go for feces. Begin to pick trash from the garbage and begin to eat and say, this is not who you are. Yeah, because the wine of Nimrod, Babylon, got to make you drunk and put you on the street, and now you are running mad naked. So quickly, we want to go briefly into the origin of Nimrod. Like I said, history has so much about him. All right. Bereshit, Genesis 9, 20 to 22. You can read it 20 to the end. Now Nimrod, Now Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank. He drank of the wine, and he was drunken, and he was uncovered. That is, he was naked within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father. Here's the message, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brethren without. So I quickly rush to 25. Listen, and he said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant shall he be unto his brethren." He cursed Canaan, the firstborn of Nimrod. Nimrod, go your way. He cursed the firstborn of what? Who? Ham. That is the grandfather of Nimrod. Now, why was Canaan being cursed? If it is Noah is the one in question, Noah actually nakedness is the one he saw. Therefore, why should Canaan his firstborn being cursed? No, it wasn't. Was it his firstborn? I will be sure of that. Why should Canaan be cursed? You should have cursed Ham, the one that saw the nakedness. So why his son? And he cursed them forever. They are being cursed eternal. They're going to be slaves. When I come back to this message, I will tell you where their slavery is. It is the link of fire. You're going to be serving fire. Eternal. Because you are a demonic child. You came from your mother. And let's see the nakedness of his father that he saw. From where Cain got cursed. Here I am. Why cry? Leviticus 8, 1 to 8. Or you can read it up. I'm going to be jumping over. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, take Aaron. Oh no, I'm already 18. All right now. Why cry? Leviticus chapter 18, I take 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am Yahuwah your Elohim. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, okay, of the land of Canaan, the son of Ham, where I brought you, shall ye not do, neither ye walk in their ordinances. Let's get their ordinances. From whence come Nimrod. I'm rushing down to verses 6 now. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him, to uncover their nakedness. I am Yahuwah. The nakedness of thy father, or thy nakedness of thy mother, thou shalt not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of your father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. So what nakedness did Ham saw? From whence Cain being cursed. And this is the practice of the people of Canaan. And this is what they do to sleep with their mother. And to sleep with their mother, which is also their father's wife. And he said, we should not practice this. And this is where Nimrod came from. Who is Kosh? Yeah, I think Kosh was the firstborn. And okay, I think it's part 2, maybe. Okay, that very place, we are already 26. Leviticus 18:26. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgment, and shall not commit any of this abomination, neither any of your nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth, okay, among you. All right. For all this abomination have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land were defied. That is why Nimrod, mystery Bible, is the abominations of the earth. 28. And the land spewed not you out also, when ye defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. It spewed out Canaan. So you practicing the practices of Canaan, it's going to also spew you out. And this is why they are the abominations of the earth, because this sense perversion is simply means sinning against the land. And the land is going to spew you out. We are almost there. So this is where Nimrod. So who did they see? Whose nakedness did he saw? It was his mother. His mother was the one who got drunk. We also have the same cases in Genesis. Where is it? Genesis 49. 3 to 4. You're going to say the Rehoboam. That was why he lost the kingdom. He slept with his father's wife. You're going to find it over there. So, he was doing the practicing of where we came from. Canaan. Because there was death there. Excuse me. So, right now, we see origin of Nimrod. Let's put some more. Who is Nimrod? Here I am in the book of Yahshua, chapter 7, 23. I want to see how Nimrod, I don't know why I always call him Nimrod. Oh, my father, Nimrod, came into being. The book of Yahshua, chapter 7, 23, I read, Cush, the son of Ham, and the son of Noah, took a wife in those days in his old age. Come on now, history have this. You see, the royal law just put it, some kind of let me still do it decently. Okay? You still don't expose that broad. But history did. Who was the wife he took? His own daughter, Semiramis. The mother of Nimrod. I take it again. And Cush, the son of Noah, took a wife in those days in his old age, and she bore a son, and they called his name Nimrod, saying, this is the meaning of Nimrod. I don't know why they are calling him mighty man. No, we shall rebel. Saying, at that time, the sons of men again began to rebel and transgress against Jehovah. And the son grew up, and his father loved him exceedingly, For he was the son of his old age. That is a lie. For he was the son that came from his own daughter. Semiramis is the daughter of Nimrod. Excuse me, is the daughter of Cush. History have it. That is the wife of Cush, Bohemian's daughter. Now, when he now becomes old, we know Noah, no, excuse me, Lot, did he do his own intentionally? He got drunk. The daughters did that to him. He says with his two daughters, and then I bring forth children unto him, Ammon and Moab. All right, you're going to see that in Genesis 19. Now, what is he saying? Nimrod, Cush, did this all as if this is my right. She's my daughter. I can do whatever. We say this says proportion here today on earth. I can do whatever I want to do with her, and I hold nobody explanation. Because he was so arrogant in his own, therefore the royal law has to cover some parts in order to protect our books. But history makes it so broad. Semiramis simply means high heavy. And she's your Easter. And the same the mother of Nimrod. And what did they do? As soon as the young gave birth, what did they do? Then I called him Wisharebel. That is the meaning of his name. And we see Nimrod himself said he's going to avenge himself upon Yahuwah for destroying the giants, the offspring of the devil. And we see the vengeance today growing on powerfully. They are still coming, Genesis, Revelation 6. I think I'm going to do part 2. Like I said, no need for part 2. Let me just quote it. I'll still coming right back when I start doing live video. Okay? The book of Yahshua chapter 7, you can take it about Nimrod, how he stole the garment. The garment Abba you want make for the first man and the first woman. Nimrod stole it, okay? He was being given unto him. What did that mean? He stole our glory. It's to cover our nakedness. He took it away. Garment simply means to cover our nakedness and to, it means glory. He took it away. They are still doing it today. Okay. You can read from 23 to 48. Okay, you're going to see where your Jesus came from. Okay. Because it is this, oh my father, a mother married a son. Okay, it goes this way. A father married his own daughter. A daughter now bore a child called Nimrod for her father. And that says some she bore for her father. Again, she now later turned around and also married her own son. That is why they are the abominations of the earth. You see, they're like through them. A bad giant came back to the earth after the flood. All the demon that was being bad, they all returned back, and Christianity came in that spirit. Okay. Where is the other part? I think I'm going to read here. Yahshua 9. Where I couldn't read how Nimrod established Sunday worship and all these things. You're going to find it there. Store and wood, pagan, and all these things. But I want to read these few parts. You will find it over there. The book of Yahshua chapter 9, 7 to 8. And the king and all his servants and Terah with all his household were then the first of those that serve gods of wood and stone. As soon as Nimrod just established it, like we also see from Nebuchadnezzar, the father of Abraham took over. Now 8. And Terah had 12 gods. Nimrod also have 12 gods of large size, made of wood and stone, after the 12 months of the year, and he served each one monthly, and every month Terah would bring meat offering and all this nonsense to him. So that's a January, it's a gods. That's your February, is a gods. It said every month it's 12 gods, and they have to be worshipped every month. As soon as you are calling January is Danius, you are worshipping him. February, yes, you are worshipping him. Of course, you are worshipping him. Well, you are just worshipping deity, fallen deity. They are all gods and giants. Let me see if I will still be able. Let me just voice this. I'm not going to establish it. I will do it again. Now, that is how they came. All demons returned back to this earth. Where is it? I think I'm supposed to read this also. Yes. Because this one, maybe you can't have it. Maybe you don't have it. The Jubilees, the book of Jubilees, chapter 10. I'm taking from verses 8 to 10. If you have it, you can read it all. Okay, I read them. And the chief of the prince, Masterman, is also serpent, another name here. Just like Nimrod has a lot of name. Jesus has a lot of name. came I said, Yahuwah, Creator, let some of them remain before me. Let them hearken to my voice and do all that I shall say unto them. For if some of them are not left to me, I shall not be able to execute the power of my will on the sons of men. For these are for corruption and leading astray before my judgment. For great is the wickedness of the sons of men. And he said, let the tenth part of them remain before me, and let ninth part descend into the place of condemnation. And Yahweh granted it. Because as soon as after about 2 years, the spirit came back. Okay, they begin to mislead. And that is where, Ham now have sex with his own mother. And there's, child came in, Canaan, and he received curse. So that was it. Now, one spirit in those days, how many parts? Just one part. Now the ninth part, they are already here, which is the Christendom and Islam. Sex perversion. Quran is even the worst. Allah is rewarded with sex. The jihadists get 72 virgins. Here on earth, they got, sex slave. They are coming back. That's what we are saying. He said these are for condemnation because these are my seed. There's never know where they can repay. These are aliens. These are giants. These are Nephilim. They can't repay. Just let them, be carried out my wills. They are for destruction. That is what he's saying. Because Noah prayed that Abba should bind all this spirit in order for them not to deceive his children. But this what was this name? Oh, my father. Okay, Master prayed and said, Abba, please leave some part for me in order for me to carry out the part of my will, for them to do my will, because these are for destruction. So Revelation 6, 1 to 8, you're going to see all the 4 horses, man, over there. Nimrod is there because he said he's going to take peace away from this earth. And when peace is gone, what is the opposite? Confusion. What is Babylon? What is the meaning of Babylon? Confusion. Where Abba confused that tongue. English, Abba gave, when he confused the tongues of the nation or the language, he gave 17 language. In order for us not to understand each other, who brought about English again, it is this master. In order for understand to still keep going on, in order to build against Abba Yahuwah. Revelation 9, that is the resurrection of the demon. Revelation 16, 19, they depart themselves into 3 places. Ezekiel 5.